So we're gonna record like this. So I was really supposed to record on my camera. Who is this? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm nosy. So really, I'm supposed to be recording on my camera, right? But my camera died, and I finally, like, today I decided to bring it because I haven't recorded in a while, and whenever like I want to record something that randomly comes up, I don't have my camera. So I was in the mood to record today. As you can see, got my camera, but it was on 1% when I turned it on. So that's the kind of day that I'm having, but it's a good day. But I'm not gonna lie, I had a weird start to my day today, like starting from yesterday, going in today in the morning, and it was like, it was just like me. I'm a person, like, I have to know, like, I want to know every detail. I want to know every like, I just want to know the answer to whatever I'm thinking or what I'm assuming or whatever is happening, right? So I was in that mindset today, but then I had to stop myself to not go any further. Like, okay, it's one thing if you're trying to get clarity, which I learned, like, it's one thing if you're trying to get clarity on a situation versus trying to control a situation. So I had to learn that, and I didn't know that that's what I was doing, was controlling the situation when I was really just trying to get clarity. So I'm learning different ways to go about things that I'm justified in doing, but in the most proper way. So I just, like, I asked just a simple question. I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on, like, do you know anything, and I got my answer, and I left it at that. Like, I was like, well, hey, can you do X, Y, and Z, and I'm gonna wash my hands with it, because I don't want to overthink it. I don't want to force it, and I really don't want to be involved in it. But I guess it's like, yeah, I'm curious, but then it's like, it's not even worth entertaining or even like following up on, or even being involved with. So yeah, it happened. Weird, but whatever is supposed to be known for me or meant for me to, like, talk about, then that's when. But I'm not gonna force it. I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna force myself where I'm not needed and where I'm not wanted. So yes, we are learning over here. We are growing, because that's the whole point, So yeah, because weird things always gonna happen. Things gonna always, like, be like unknown without. Okay, so yeah, I don't know when the video cut out, but I said I pretty much was like, yes, we're learning and growing over here, because that's the whole point, is maturing and just learning new things to go about things so that you can have a better quality of life, and also just be better morally. Because me, I know the old me, the crazy me, I would have been all like overthinking. I would have been stressed. I would have just been like, I would have just like had to have my way, and that I learned that is control, and that's not healthy. And I'm not judging anybody that's doing it, because I've been there. I've been there, but I'm not trying to go back there. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say right now. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm having that growth and that understanding. And I'm not perfect, because I almost slipped up. Yes, I almost slipped up to be, like, trying to jump through hoops to get an answer that I was wanting, just because I wanted the way I want it answered, and how I want to go about it. But that's not how life works. So, but I almost did, but I stopped myself. And I also consulted with people that I felt were, good guidance and had experience or whatever. So, and they was like, okay. I had people that told me straight up, to the point, what it was, what it is, and that say how it could go, but to be better to go this way. And then I had just a different perspective of, like, some people that have a different perspective, but it wasn't wrong. Neither one was wrong, in my opinion. There were just different ways about going about it. And so I also have to have my own mind and think about how I want to go about it as well. So I did take a mixture of both, and also my own. So, but yeah, guys, I'm just leaving all of that happened yesterday and today. I'm just leaving it in God's hands, like I said, and that's all I really can do, because the Lord knows my heart. And yeah, and it's like I really don't like drama. It gives me anxiety. Like, it gives me anxiety, and then it's just messy, because it's just like and it's just like, so yeah, I don't like the drama. And what's it called? Yeah, and then plus it's like this happening right now, but then like in the next week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 5 weeks, a month, a year, like that's gonna be minimal. Because yeah, that was like, I don't be in drama. That's why I was like, like I was saying, I don't be in drama. So that's why it was surprising to me, and that's why it was shocking to me. And I'm like, how do I handle this? Like this is really above me. Like, how the situation played out, I would never say never. Let me take that back. Because I learned to never say never. But it's just like, if I thought about it, just thinking of what I would assume in past experience, I have not done that. And so, but yeah. But yeah, it's like, it's only bothering me because I want my way. Like, that's what I learned about me. Like, I don't really be worried about stuff. Like, that's what I learned. Like, the situation at hand doesn't necessarily bother me. It's the fact that I can't. Y'all saw too much. So it's not necessarily the situation. I learned about myself that it's not necessarily the situation that bothers me about a thing. It's just how I want it to be handled or to go about it, and what I want to know and what I want to say that bothers me. So it's like, if I can't go about it the way I want, I'm going to be agitated. I'm going to be a spoiled brat, and it's going to make me feel like I'm being mistreated, or, but it's like, that's not even the case. So I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Like I said, this is a learning journey. So that's why I'm sharing this, because it's a learning journey. Yo, my sister's over there in the parking lot. She just pulled up. But I just want to get all of this off my chest, because I want to leave it in today. It's like, because I'm the kind of person, I'm a private person, but I'm an open person at the same time. But I'm learning how to be able to talk about a thing without telling all of my business, or giving all the details of something when it's like, it doesn't need to be said, or it doesn't need to be known. But yeah, I just be surprised about stuff. Like, I'd be like, what? Like, cause I'd be like, I really, like, people probably really think that I be acting slow, or that I be acting, or acting like I don't know, or when I really do. I really don't be picking up on certain things, and so stuff really do be shocking me in a way, but then it don't at the same time. But I guess because, like, I think differently. I think differently for people, and people think differently for me. So I think I may have, I could have went about certain things different in this whole situation. But that's why I say I'm gonna just hold myself with even take any further steps, because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. My motto when I come across old ways or old situations, or things that try to bring me back to my old self, I try to think, I'd be like, you want a different result, so you have to do different things. So that's what I'm currently going with, especially with things that I care about, or things that that matter. I'm like, not saying that everything, but certain things that need that extra time of really going about it a different way. So yeah, this is actually, I'm like, at first I was looking at oh, why this is happening to me, this is weird, I don't know how to handle this, or having mixed emotions about how I feel about it. But I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let this thing be a negative thing for me. Like, this thing is actually like possibly a blessing in disguise, and that's how I'm looking at it. And I'm also looking at this as like a learning lesson. Like, are you going to do the same thing that you would have done in the past, or are you going to grow and do something different and be more mature and more in tune with what you say and what you do, and also how you shape your mind frame around a thing, you know? So I am honestly proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for, you know, taking the time to know how I want to handle a situation or go about it. I was slightly impulsive, but you know, I pulled back because I am impulsive, and that's what really be getting me in trouble, because I am impulsive. Like, if I think of a thing, I want to do it immediately. If I want to say something, I want to say it immediately. If I want something done, I want it done immediately. But you can't just up and do things without thinking them through, or being patient, or giving people time, or, you know, like, just be patient. Like, stop trying to force things. Stop trying to, like, get at the answer that you want. Like, be open. Like, yeah. So yeah, that's like me talking out loud. This is why I record myself in my conversations, because it really lets me, when I speak it out loud, I'm like, this is really not even that serious. Or, you know, it really gives clarity about how I feel about the situation. So yeah, I'm trying to be more careful about what I say about a thing too, because it's like, you gotta be careful what you say out loud, because it's power of the tongue, and I don't want to be speaking negatively. Like, what the heck? Okay, so yeah, that's weird. But yeah, like I said, like, I don't want to be the person, like, I don't want to speak negatively on anybody, because it's like, you could very well be in that same position, or, you know, like, you just really don't know that situation. So, because, like, I really could, what they say, boast and, you know, brag and be like, yeah, but it can make you turn around and look stupid too. So I be careful, like, because I know some people like, yeah, you better, like, you da 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 da, you know, like, but I'm like, nah. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not gonna be boasting and proud of it, because God said don't do that. And I had literally just read a scripture on that, and I'm glad it reminded me, because it's like, yeah, the world want me to be like, yeah, like, I'm up here, and, you know, but I'm not that kind of person, because I know that I could easily be that tomorrow, or, you know, like, I was that before, and what I look like boasting now, you know, like, so it's like hypocritical. So, but I mean, it's kind of valid in a way, you know, slightly valid, but, you know, I remain just, like, humble, and yeah. So, because I mean, even though the situation at hand, it's not the ideal situation that I would want myself to be in at all, but because it's like, yeah, but it's still not even a good position to be in anyway. So that's what really got me, like, it's already kind of muddy. Like, it's already muddy. Like, I ain't, like, like, that's what it's, that's why it's like, really, like, this just added on to it. So I'm just in the parking lot, because I really don't like to be inside the house. I know that's crazy. Like, I really think I have a problem. I really don't like I like to be by myself. Let me stop lying, because I don't even know why my mind even thought that I like to be by myself. I do not like being by myself. I literally do not. I do not like being by myself. No. If I am by myself, it's like, oh, because I want to relax, you know, like, or if I want to watch TV, or I don't feel like entertaining people. But if I'm not trying to relax or trying to watch a show or get things done, I don't want to do no crafts, I don't want to read a book, I don't want to do nothing. Like, I'll be on my phone. But then I don't like being on my phone because it's like you instantly being exposed to a lot of things that you shouldn't even be exposed to, or things that you shouldn't even be, like, looking at. And when I say that, it mean, like, things to upset you, things to trigger you, things to put you in a vulnerable state, things to make you sensitive. You know, it's like you're just being exposed to things that you don't necessarily have to be exposed to. And so when I'm outside, I could just look at the cars driving by. I could look at the people walking by. I can walk. I can come up with new ideas. I can, like, you know, like, I could just think about things that are meaningful to me. I can think about myself. You know, like, it gives me a broader thing to focus. I can pray. I can talk to God. I can, you know, like, vent to myself. Vent out loud, you know? So, and just take in the beauty of the world. And so, yeah. That's my rant about why I like to be outside. But I think I'm going to wrap this up. I've already talked over my outro like minutes ago. So I'm going to just leave it at that. But I really hope that everybody has a great day. Even if you had a rough day, it will pass. I know, man, I know that's easier said than done. But it will pass. Just like I say, focus on you. Focus on what you can do. And things that make you happy. And just really just shift the focus, really. Sorry, that's my sister, y'all. That's my little bug. But yeah, just really shift your focus and pray. And then just not be, like, don't be idle, because that's when the devil creep in. So it's better to be busy when you're feeling upset, or, you know, a thing got you feeling away. Just stay busy. And once again, I hope we can talk again. I hope we can chat again. I'll talk to y'all later. Call you back.